welcome back to the last minute screamer. And it's the Liverpool career mode, episode 2 of season 2. And the last episode see us get rid of Isak. £185 million from Juve. All is good. We've got a lot of money to spend. We also had a deal agreed with Cody Gakpo with Aston Villa. So hopefully we should get confirmation of this deal today as well. So in this episode 2, we're gonna be looking to make a lot of signings. I'll be honest with you, we want to spend big, and we want to get some good players in. And there we go. Cody Gakpo, he's been a good servant for Liverpool, just not what we need at the minute. Not ready to take that step up at the minute. Hopefully he has a good career over at Aston Villa. But we get £52 million for him as well. So, I mean, that's just good. It's a good deal all in all. Our left side is covered with Barcola and Baena. So we're happy to get rid of Cody Gakpo. And for a nice price there, I mean, it's a decent price. We could have got more. But we tried to get rid of him to Tottenham for 70 and they just walked straight out. So we knew we weren't going to get much around 70. So 52 is good. But we're going to go straight in strengthening the squad. And this man here, Lewis Hall, is somebody we want to get in to replace Kirkez. We're also looking at Nathaniel Brown as well from Juve. We're on good terms with Juve at the minute after the sale of Isak. But I think it's this man that we want to go for. Young English player, will fit in quite well at Liverpool. He will be a starter. He will go in above Kirkez. But what that does, it just adds more depth to the squad with Kirkez dropping to the bench. We do have good backup, but what a signing this would be to kick off episode 2. And guys, tonight I'm recording this episode a couple of hours before England play Mexico in the World Cup. So comment on this video. What do you think? Let us know what you thought of the game, because by the time this episode comes out, we will know the result of the England-Mexico game. So, yeah, give us a comment. Let us know what you think is going to happen in that one. But back to this one here. And we're a bit of haggling with Newcastle, but they've agreed on $68.5 million for Lewis Hall. And with the money that we've got to spend, we're going to have to spend sort of over the odds a little bit to get these good players in. This is the sort of player that we want in the team. Strong, dependable left back here, and he will fit in nicely at the back with us. So let's go ahead. Let's negotiate a contract with him and see what we can do. So yeah, in episode 1, there was a few sales. I mean, the biggest one was obviously Isak to Juventus for 185 million. We also got rid of Dashvili as well. There were a couple of others I can't really remember. But make sure you go back and check out season 2, episode 1 on this page. Like, comment and subscribe to the page for more Liverpool FC 26 career mode content. We're into our second season now. We're looking to win the league. We're looking to win the Champions League. And as you can see on the screen at the minute, we're in talks with Lewis Hall. We want to cover off that left side of the defence, and he will be a great signing. And with the money that we've got at the minute, before we start speaking about wages, we've got £315 million to spend. So we want to get a backup centre midfielder. We really need to sort out the striker position. And we also need to sort of get a backup in right midfield, I'd say. I mean, that's not important because we have got Chiesa. But that doesn't matter right now. Lewis Hall is a Liverpool player. 22 years old, coming in at £68.5 million. It's a great investment for the future. And here he is arriving at the Liverpool training centre, ready to go through his medical, meeting the players, meeting the new manager. What a signing this is going to be. Nothing seems to be wrong in the medical. Lewis Hall going through his paces there. And everyone's come to have a look at the new signing. 22 years old on a 5-year deal. It's going to be part of Liverpool's future, this player here. And there he is with the shirt. It's all confirmed. And that, guys, is a great signing for Iriola. the Liverpool board are investing this season in big money signings to get to the promised land of the Premier League and also the Champions League. That is the aim for this season. If we don't win it in this season, we're going to move on to a different club at the end of this season. We'll probably do it when FC27 comes out now. But yeah, I mean, depending on how this one goes, but we need to win it all really. It's do or die for Liverpool. And with a signing like that, it is just going to add serious strength to this squad. So we've completely overhauled the left-hand side of the field with Barcola and now Lewis Hall, both in the team, both in the starting lineup. They're going to be regulars in the team. But yeah, there you can see as well the bench has got a massive boost as well. So we're looking in a strong position, and we also got a lot of money to bring more players in. So first of all, we need to get through our pre-season tour. Looking at the money and the teams on offer, I think we're going to go over to Asia and we'll compete in the Elite Cup for £6.15 million. Because the better teams are in there. And yeah, so as I was saying, we do want to strengthen as a backup centre midfielder. And Lamina Kamara has caught my eye. And we are looking to get him into the club for £40 million. I mean, his passing and his dribbling, he's a good, solid centre midfielder there. Good, solid stats all the way through. Or do we get Alex Scott to reunite with Iriola back at Liverpool? But I think Alex Scott will want to be a regular starter coming in as a player that he is so important for Bournemouth. But really, we haven't really got the space in the team for that at the minute. So I think Lamine Kamara will probably be the one that we go for, as I'm sure he will be quite happy to sort of be a bit part player just for this season, because Szoboszlai, I mean, he's not old, but he's been at the club. He's been at the club for a good few years now. So we need to start looking forward to the future to see if we can replace him when he does retire and set Liverpool up for glory in the future years as well. And I just think this will be a very smart signing, getting in Lamine Kamara. They want Curtis Jones as part of the deal of £13.9 million, but we're not interested in that. We just want the money. So we've offered 50 plus a sell-on clause of 10%, and that's enough to give us the green light to speak to Kamara about a contract with us. So making moves already in episode 2 here, 8 minutes into the episode, and we've got 2 signings pretty much guaranteed. If we can get this one over the line, then it will be a very good signing to go in on the bench and just boost our chances throughout the squad. The quality of our squad will just massively go up with these sort of signings. And this player fits the mould. As I said earlier, his stats are really consistent there. So hopefully we've got ourselves a very good signing coming in. Someone who we'll be able to rely on when we need to bring him into the squad to give us a solid game. He's only small in stature, but yeah, Lamine Kamara, he's quite renowned for Monaco. He's played very well in the French league, very consistent there as well. So we're bringing in a solid player, and we want him for 5 years. Again, with these young signings, we want them in for as long as we can get them for. So this is looking good. So if we can get this centre midfielder over the line, all we're really looking at now is a striker and a possible backup right midfielder. So guys, please comment on the video. Let me know who you would like to see come in. We've still got plenty of time in this transfer window. The season hasn't even started yet, so we're still in the early stages. We're coming up to the start of pre-season, but we want to get our business done early, so it gives the players the time to settle in the squad, ready for when the Premier League does start. And there we go, another addition coming into Liverpool. Lamine Kamara has agreed contract details, and it looks as if, barring he fails a medical, but he's feeling fit, he's looking fit, he's ready to get started at Liverpool as he arrives here not too long after, who did we just sign? I can't remember now. But yeah, just not too long after the last signing that we just brought in. Oh, Lewis Hall it was, wasn't it? It's silly. But yeah, couple of days after, we've now got a new centre midfielder coming. And he's one for the future, guys. It's a really important signing for us just to cover off the centre midfield area. It adds strength in depth, and it gives us it just boosts our chances to go for that league title from the off, because we can't afford any slip ups this season. We want to get off to a good start in the league, which is probably going to be starting in the next episode, I would imagine. We've got our pre-season to get through and a lot of transfer business we want to get done, but Kamara's in, and as you can see there, the bench is taking its shape. We haven't got a striker though, and we need a new striker to come in. So please, guys, comment on this video. Let us know what striker we should bring in. Shall we bring in a backup to Ekatike or get a new starting striker? But there's our business so far, and there's 5 signings there, all very good players. An offer comes in for Kirkes, but we're going to reject it because we need the backup on the bench. And yeah, offer from Vallecano, we'll accept that for the young English kid there. And we get off, we start our pre-season friendly against Real Betis over in Asia. This is the team that will start. This would be the second team this season. At the minute, we've got to play Ekatike because we've got no other strikers, and we win 3-2. The Ketelaere on the score sheet there. He's a player that at the start of the season said he wasn't happy with his wages. So who knows what's going to happen with his future. But he's starting in the pre-season. He's on the score sheet. And he's on the score sheet again in a 1-1 draw against Barcelona. So he's trying to prove that he's worth that contract, but because he was a signing last season, he's still got quite a lot to go on his contract, and we don't need to rush in and make silly decisions. If he wants to leave, then we'll have to get in a new centre attacking midfielder. So we'll see what happens. But as you can see there, James McConnell's gone to Rayo Vallecano. Another young player, Giovanni Leone, we'll loan him out to Mönchengladbach. It'll be good development for him. 1 year in the Bundesliga. So that it is just all about getting shape in the squad this episode, guys. We really want to set up nicely for the start of the season. And again, in our last, against Sociedad, in our last pre-season, we draw 1-1 again. So we go unbeaten in our pre-season fixture, but I don't think it's enough to win the prize money. But it doesn't matter. It's a good run out for the team. I mean, that is the backup team for us, so it's good signs there that we've stayed unbeaten over 3 tough games against Spanish teams, really. So that does look promising. But we've got the transfer here for Karnazeki, but we're gonna reject that. We're not interested in selling Karnazeki. Maybe in a few seasons' time. And just as I was talking about the Ketelaere, he's still, well, if he's just thinking about money, he's not the sort of player we want in our team. I think that's going to open up now for him with some transfer business. But we're going to go in for Musiala. I've been thinking about this one, guys. With the Ketelaere going, that's just made my mind up that we do need to get a new centre attacking midfielder. I mean, we've got Florian Wirtz there, but I think Musiala will put him in as a starter. And that will be a game changer. I mean, we're going to have to spend a lot of money, but we have got a lot of money. And they want 100 and... Well, we offered the Ketelaere as part of the deal for 120. They want 109 and Szoboszlai, but we don't want to do that. So 145? Well, they want big money. We're going to have to haggle down here to get this deal over the line, I think. Offered 162. Will they bite? Well, the offer's gone in for Musiala. He has now become our hot #1 target for this transfer window. There's been whispers about it was going to happen, and we're now in negotiations with Bayern Munich. So hopefully, a 91 rated Jamal Musiala, English and German descent. So he will take to the Premier League. like a star. And we've got a transfer coming for De Ketelaere here, so that is good. Even though it's Arsenal, we don't really want to sell to Arsenal as they're rivals at the top of the league. So we don't really want to sell any of our players to them. But De Ketelaere wants out, and we can get quite a lot of money for him. We've also got an offer there for Bowen from Tottenham. We're going to have to come to that one in a minute. But Arsenal have offered us 72 million for De Ketelaere, so hopefully we can get quite a bit of money for him, and it will cover the cost of the Musiala transfer massively, and it will still leave us with quite a lot of money. If we can get a higher deal here for De Ketelaere, and we've also got an offer there for Bowen as well, like I said, and we want to strengthen on the right. So if Bowen leaves to Tottenham, and we can get another good signing on the right, but we've offered 85 and Arsenal have taken it. 85 million for De Ketelaere. Not happy with his contract after a season at the club, so obviously his mentality is not right for us. If he wants to go to Arsenal, he's more than welcome to leave. And a 42 million bid for Bowen is coming from Spurs as well, so we're going to negotiate this. We're going to want to get good money for him because he's not someone we're looking to sell really, but we do want to strengthen on that right hand side, and it will free up some money to go big with a signing. But as I say, yeah, we don't really want to sell Bowen. He's been a great player for us last season. In his first season at Liverpool, he was up there. They're offering 42.6 million. He's rated at his, well, we want 70 for him. Double is his market value. And Spurs, once again, with the 70 million offers. Not like in real life at the minute where they're chucking money left, right and centre. But in this game here, we offered 70 million for someone else that they declined, Cody Gakpo, who eventually went to Villa. And also just then for whoever it was, 70 million. Oh, for Bowen, but yeah, they didn't accept it. More offers are coming in for De Ketelaere now, and it's Manchester City that are offering pretty much the same as what Arsenal offered. So we'll negotiate this one as well. Again, I don't really want to sell two main rivals that are going to challenge us in the league, but I can't see De Ketelaere being played much for either of the teams that have come in for him. So if we can get good money for him, then it won't be the worst if we let him go, because we're in for Musiala as well. So the more money we get here, so we're going to say to him we want 100 million for De Ketelaere. This is wild. If they want 100 million, no, they're not going to go at 100. But they haven't walked out the door. They're still offering 81. So we'll drop it up to, we'll raise it to 90. And they accept the £90 million deal for De Ketelaere. Wow! I wouldn't put him at 90 million, the boy. I mean, he did score some important goals last season. Notably, the one in the Europa League final against Fenerbahce that we won. But he's not going to be part of this revolution at Anfield. Looking likely that he could go to either Arsenal or Man City. But we've got a response back from Bayern Munich, and they want 171 million for Musiala. So we're going to go and negotiate. We're going to try and get the price down, but we've got the money to do the deal. And with De Ketelaere looking like he's going to go on his way for 100 million, this deal won't cost us as much as it will look if we can get it over the line. We're going to have to spend big, but we've also got big money coming in. So it's looking like a shrewd transfer window so far in episode 2. And we've offered 167, and all they want is a 1% sell-on clause, so we're going to take that. I mean, it's big money, but it's essentially we're paying 67 million out of a 300 million pound budget for Musiala. And this will be massive, guys. This will be by far the biggest signing that Iraola has made in his time at Liverpool. Can we get this one over the line? We don't want to fumble this one. this will be a statement signing. These are the sort of signings that we'll see players win Champions Leagues. We'll see players win Premier Leagues. Musiala's been a great player for Bayern Munich. In and out of the squad a bit, but I mean, he's going to be the main man here at Liverpool, so he's going to be offered a crucial role. And we're, again, 24 years old. We want him up to when he's 29. And yeah, he's looking for the long-term project as well here at Liverpool. So now we need to be smart with what we offer him, because we don't want him to walk out the door. He wants 200 grand a week plus a signing bonus of 700 grand. Well, that's what we've offered him, and he's taken it. We've got Musiala in the team. That is a massive signing. That is a statement to the rest of the Premier League that we're not sitting back this year. We're going for glory. And there he is coming through the doors. Iriola's there to welcome him. Liverpool fans are going to be so ecstatic with this signing. This changes the game massively. This puts us in a very, very strong position to start the season, which will soon be coming up, guys. I mean, it's likely that it will be the next episode now due to the amount of transfers that we've done. Remember, all this footage goes up on TikTok as well, so there's only certain pictures I can get on there and vice versa. So that's why it's always good to subscribe here. But there we go. We've got Jamal Musiala into the club, 167 million. He's going to be replacing the outgoing De Ketelaere, but he's going to be starting, and it looks like Florian Wirtz will be starting the season from the bench at Liverpool, which isn't going to rub him up the right way, I wouldn't imagine. But yeah, I mean, Musiala, we could have got him for less by the looks of it, but that does not matter one bit. There he sits in the team. Look at it taking shape now. We had Barcola come in. We had Ordonez come in to shore up at the back. We had Sobchak come in on a free to go in goal. We had Camara come in as well. We've had Lewis Hall. And now we've got Musiala. And that takes our total business to 6 transfers. And we really haven't spent massively on these transfers. It's been such shrewd business so far. But we're building a team here. And De Ketelaere's move to Arsenal is broken down, which isn't the bad thing, because Man City offered him more money. So hopefully he's decided to sign for Man City. And there is De Ketelaere leaving the club. So it looks like he has signed for Man City. Luckily for us, I mean, we were still going to get I think it's like 85 or 90 million from Arsenal. But here we go. He's going to Man City for 100 million. So that's a massive financial. 90 million it was, not 100 million. It's 90 million, but it's still a lot of money. It says we could have got up to 109 for him, but I'm happy with 90 million for De Ketelaere. He wasn't happy with his contract. We don't need that sort of mentality in this squad. We want people who are committed to winning. And talking of winning, we're coming up to the end of this episode, guys, soon. And we're going to round it up with the Super Cup final against Porto, who won the Champions League last season, beating Real Madrid in the final. I think it was 3-2. And obviously, if you've seen season 1, we ended up beating Fenerbahce in the Europa League final 1-0. Thanks to a header from the man that you've just seen leave the club. But it gives us the chance today to fight for the Super Cup. And it's always a nice little trophy, if you can win it, to put in the cabinet at in the museums and the stadiums and stuff like that. So, yeah, let's hope we can get this over the line. We're starting mainly the new players. It's a big chance for them to shine today. And we're looking to get in early. It's Ekatike, and it's saved. And the ball has been cleared out there, but a big chance for us 3 minutes into the game. And we're looking to build on that from this advanced position. Here's Bowen. Plays it in. Musiala. Ekatike, what a save onto the bar. And we can't press home that advantage there. But we've started very well, and we're still piling on the pressure here. And Porto can get forward now. They're bringing it forward themselves. Can they create an opportunity here? Got a chance if he can play him in, and that's good defending from Diomande there. His first full season starts at the club this season. Diomande didn't turn out that way in real life. It all fell through in the end in real life, but we got him in the transfer window last January, so we're going to keep him here at the club, and he's looking like he's going to be a strong addition at the back. I mean, he's had 6 months in the Premier League already, so he's getting used to it now, and we're quite happy with him and Van der Ven as a back two. The ball's played in here, and Ekitike with a goal. Barcola with the shot originally. The keeper saved it, and Ekitike followed it up, showing to the manager that he wants to be the man to start this campaign. I mean, the keeper spilled it. He's never going to miss from there. The keeper spilled it right to him. And Ekitike, but you've got to be in the right place at the right time. And there he was to put the ball in the back of the net. And that is a massive goal. And it gives us the advantage halfway through the first half of this UEFA Super Cup final. And we're on the attack again. 23 minutes in, ball's played across. But Porto can't get anywhere near the ball at the minute. And we are looking strong. Here's Barcola. Cut inside, had a shot straight at the keeper. And as I mentioned earlier, guys, it is England-Mexico tonight. So comment on the video what you thought of the game, because by the time this comes out, the game will have taken place. So comment on your thoughts on England-Mexico on this video. It's in again, and it's 2-0. Ekitike with the goal again, and he's really, really playing up now to show that he wants to be the man to lead the line at Liverpool this season. That's a great finish. Cut across the goal, 6 yards out pretty much, at an angle, and he's tucked it in at the far post. And that's 2 goals for him in this game, and it puts us in a very commanding position in terms of first silverware of the season. It will be the 3rd trophy already of Iriola's reign if we can see this through. We're 2-0 up, we're coming up to half time, but Porto here are on the attack, and what can they do? It's flown in with a challenge, Lewis Hall. There was nowhere near it really. And we need to defend this. Half-time whistle should be coming imminently, but we need to clear the ball first. And we just can't get rid of it. Ball's played in, and there he is again, Diomande with a great tackle. And that sees us through to half-time. So 2 Hugo Ekitike goals has put us in the driving seat for this game. And yeah, he knows the job that he needs to do. He was brilliant last season, Ekitike. I mean, really, he deserves a shot at the striker position. But let me know in the comments, guys, like, what do you reckon we should do with Ekitike? Do we keep him as the starting striker for the second team and get someone else in to go above him? Or do we give Ekitike his chance now as the main striker at Liverpool? Comment on the video, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. And also head over to TikTok. I mentioned it earlier. At Last Minute Screamer on TikTok as well. It's all the same footage, but broken down into stills. Remember to go and follow on over there and like and subscribe to the content on that page as well. That's at Last Minute Screamer on TikTok. And yeah, let's grow this journey together. I'm getting quite a few followers now, so that's really appreciated, guys. And I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. And we're looking to make it even more enjoyable. Here's Bowen and the save by the keeper. If we can get another bit of silverware now, it really will set us up well for the league, like the start of the league season, which will be coming up in the next episode, guys. Here's Szoboszlai. Oh, it's just... No, sorry, it was Musiala. But it's just gone... Has it gone wide or has it gone over? Well, yeah, it was wide. It probably would have been hitting the post anyway if it was on target. Or off target. Well, yeah, it might have hit the post if it was closer to the goal, but it's gone wide. And that's a shame for him on his debut. He's had a good game in this game so far. And he's proving why we've spent that much money on him. 167 million for Musiala. And he's showing why he should be in this team. Here's Florian Wirtz, though, who's come on as a second-half substitution for Musiala. He's threaded it through to Szoboszlai, who's played it across, and Bowen just can't get there. But the time's running out now for Porto. They need to do something soon if they want to get back into this game. We're 10 minutes left in, and the ball's played forward. We need to see this out. A goal now for Porto will give them the momentum going into the end of the game, and that's a good take by Karnazeki. And he nearly gave it away there, but we've played it out nicely eventually. And we've just opened up Porto completely down the middle. They were all at sea there. Here's Baena to Ekatike. What can he do? Szoboszlai. Here's Kamara. What can he do? He's passed it to Frimpong. He's cut back inside. Kamara again. We're laying on the pressure here. Great little run there. Ekatike straight at the keeper. 86 minutes gone, a chance to go 3-0 up, but Ekatike just couldn't get the power on his header. But after his 2 goals already today, he wants that hat-trick, and Bowen's in here, and again it's a great save by the keeper, and it really should be 3, but I don't think it's going to matter much. 1 minute of added on time here, and that has run its course, so now the whistle should be going, and we have won the UEFA Super Cup. That's a great start to the season for us. The European equivalent of the Community Shield, really, but I mean, it seems to have a bit more prestige to it than that. It is a European Cup. We're not going to read too much into it, as it is one game against Porto, who won at the races today completely, but we'll never tire of this feeling of running up to get the trophy. So Szoboszlai once again, for the 3rd time in about a month, or well, over the space of a season, like the closed season, he's lifting trophies again, and we celebrate into the night sky again. The Super Cup's being lifted there by Szoboszlai. It's the first time Liverpool have won it in a very long time. I think it was 2019 the last time they won it, when they beat Spurs in the Champions League final. I think it was the season after that they won it. But there we go. Champions of the champions of Europe. That's a not bad little ring to it, guys. So I'm happy with that. And there we go. The players have got every right to celebrate. Another trophy in the cabinet. There we go. There's the confirmation. 2 Hugo Ekatike goals gave us a win against Porto. And we add the Super Cup to our list of achievements. And we get £4.5 million for winning that. So it's a good amount of money to cover wages. But yeah, I mean, as I said, we're coming up to the end of the episode, guys, now. So to remember to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. There's going to be plenty more exciting Liverpool career footage coming up. So keep it locked in, guys. Make sure, as I say, that you like, comment and subscribe. And also go over to TikTok and do the same. It's at Last Minute Screamer on TikTok. And yeah, let's just grow this channel and let's make a brilliant career mode. And so far, so good, I would say. We started off well in episode 1 of season 2, but I really think that this episode here has catapulted us now. Like, with the players that we're bringing in and the players that we're moving on, there's been a lot of comings and goings here, and it's going to set us up nicely for the season. We've still got £175 million to spend as well, so let me know in the comments who you'd like to see come in the door. We do need a striker and possibly a backup right midfielder. So guys, head over to TikTok and like, comment and subscribe as well on this channel. Episode 3 of season 2 will be coming shortly, and in the meantime, come on England.